Welcome to CityWise. I'm your host, Tiana Stevens. CityWise is produced by the City of Rochester to shine a spotlight on city living at its best. Will a dazzling and historic gold medal win by Simone Manuel at the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio is inspiring a new generation of young people around the country to try the sport of swimming. Here in our city, we're fortunate to have the Rochester Rapids swim team based right at our Adams Street R Center, and they're currently recruiting future gold medal winners. Shane Logan is head coach of the Rapids, and Mansa Brown-Tong is a member of the team. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you for having us.
Yep. How long have the Rapids been around, and how did it get its start?
The Rapids have been around since the late 60s. It was formed by a Rochester legend, Marty Keating, and he came and did a little bit of a show and tell with us, and the team started at the CYO, moved it to the natatorium, and through various different locations, ended up at Adams Street.
Okay. And Mansa, how long have you been swimming, and how long have you been swimming with the Rochester Rapids?
Well, I've been swimming as long as I can remember, so like a little toddler, 1, 2, 3. I've been swimming with Rochester Rapids since I was about 9, 10.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite part about being part of the Rapids?
Probably coming to practice and seeing all my friends. Mm-hmm. So that'll be definitely the best part.
How many swimmers are currently on the team, and who can be part of the team?
Right now we have 52 athletes on our team.
Wow.
Anyone can be on the team as long as you have a desire to want to swim. You can live in the city. We have a city benefit, and we also have athletes who are not from the city that are also on our team. Our minimum requirement to join is you just have to be able to swim one length of the pool without stopping.
Okay.
And then we'll do the rest of it.
Okay. Mansa, do you remember your tryouts for the Rapids?
I remembered a little bit, and now all the people that I tried out with, they're all in like level 4. Mm-hmm. So it was fun, but I was very nervous. So it was quite a different experience.
And what do you tell younger kids that hear that you're a swimmer and maybe they're interested in being on the team?
I tell them that you should join because it's very fun, and like they'll probably be connected with all my friends, and I just always tell them it's really fun and I love it, and like I go every day. So
besides the health benefits, what are the other benefits of being on the swim team?
Well, being on a swim team is a great experience. Because it's a sport that you grow with all the way through college, it helps you prepare for all those life skills, such as learning time management, teamwork, commitment, things like that. One of the other benefits that can happen is that as you improve your skills in swimming, there are opportunities within the city itself, like becoming a lifeguard. Sure. and working at the rec centers and being part of the aquatics program and teaching other young city residents how to swim as well.
Mm-hmm. And Mansa, do you agree? What are some of the things that have made you a better overall person because of swimming?
Well, definitely, as Coach Shane said, time management, because I used to be very slow at everything, and like I would take forever and I would be late. So I definitely learned how to be on time and learned how to commit to stuff and stick to it and have fun. Mm-hmm. And I've also learned how to swim. So.
Mm-hmm. And so the Rapids are a competitive swim team, so that means several meets a year. How does that work?
Well, as the kids develop what we call legal competitive strokes, so we have officials that judge them and make sure that they're doing everything properly, just as any other sport would.
Okay.
And as soon as they are considered capable of swimming the minimum event, then they can participate in our meets with us. Mm-hmm. We go across other towns. Sometimes we go out of town to Buffalo, to Syracuse or Ithaca, and if the kids are strong enough and as they improve their abilities, they can go anywhere to national level or even the Olympics. Mm-hmm. It's just as they get better, they just sign up for meets, and we have about 20 meets per year that they can participate in.
Okay. Mansa, what is a meet like? What's it like competing?
Well, I still haven't gotten over the nervous feeling. I really want to shake that out of me. but
It's a good thing.
it's really fun. I mean, it's nervous. I'm very nervous all the time, but it's fun because you get to be with your friends for a whole day, swim the whole day, and compete and get your times up. So.
What are some of the events that you do? What are your strongest?
Well, my favorite is a 50 freestyle because it's a sprint, and I like sprints more. And I also like doing breaststroke a lot, so like 100 breaststroke, 200 breaststroke. So that's definitely my favorite.
So kids as young as 6, do they get to compete in the meets as well?
Meets are broken down by age group as far as seating and as far as awards at the end, or as far as scoring. If we don't focus on that as much for the younger age, because we really want them having the experience of competing, what it means to win, what it means to lose, what it means to show good sportsmanship and things like that. So as young as 6, as long as, like I said, they can do the strokes legally and keep themselves safe, then they are more than welcome to participate.
What sort of commitment does it take, and what do you tell parents? I know there's parent meetings that are mandatory before the season starts. What is the most important thing that you tell parents to know?
Well, the big thing is unfortunately, swimming isn't a sport that is as transferable as other things. Sometimes you can do track and then you can do football just because of the leg work, but because swimming is so unique and you're floating in water, it does take a little bit more commitment. I am a proponent of multi-sports up into a certain age, and then you got to start focusing on swimming a little bit more. But the commitment for the younger kids is 3 days a week so they can develop the skills. We don't really do a lot of training with them. We just want to make sure that they're swimming right and kind of building that consistency and repetition of coming to practice and practicing those skills. And then as they get older, we ask them to come more days and really focus on starting to develop their training and focusing on how to race and how to really use their body and use their training in the best possible way.
And so what was it like watching the Olympics this year?
It was much more understandable for me, because 4 years ago I was just like starting, so I understood everything, but like it wasn't that clear to me. But it was very fun, and like I was thinking of myself being in the pool, being all nervous, jumping up and down, stretching. So it was very fun, and it was also very inspiring.
What are your future goals or immediate goals for swimming?
Future goals is definitely to go to the Olympics when I'm much older. And immediate goals, probably to get my times up, because I need to get my times up to go to the Olympics.
So as kids get older in the program and want to join their school swim league, how does that work? Is that okay for them to do?
I strongly encourage kids to swim for high school once they're in the high school level or age. I personally never had the opportunity to swim for clubs, so high school is very important to me. I really feel that some of the benefits you get from swimming in the high school is the team camaraderie that is different than the club team atmosphere, because a lot of times kids come from different areas. But there's something always special about being in your school and doing it for your school, kind of like a mini country, which is really kind of fun and special. And then they can bring that back to the competitive side and bring that energy and really apply it, and work hard on the training. And then when we have our championship meet, they bring that feeling of team and community to our program.
Do you find that the older kids mentor the younger swimmers, and is there a program for them to do that, or be a volunteer coach or assistant coach?
For our team especially, we periodically, at least once a month, have what we call a mentor day. Typically on Tuesdays, it seems like. We have our seniors, they'll warm up and get some drill work in, and then they'll stop and they'll work with all the younger kids and really show them techniques and show them things to do the way they learn. And there's a couple great benefits from that. The first is it really builds a relationship from the younger kid with the younger kids and the older kids, so there's not as a disconnect. And again, it really reinforces that team and family atmosphere and community. The other thing is for the senior swimmers and the older swimmers, I really like the it's basically kind of a test. It's showing me that they know what I'm talking about, or what they've learned from me, is they're able to now practically apply it and teach it to other kids.
And Mansa, when you were a younger swimmer, did you have a mentor?
I did. I had many because it was always be like switched around. And when I was younger, I used to not like it because I was like afraid of the big kids because they were like so powerful and they would slice through that water and do those flip turns. So I would be a little scared of them. But you know, once you get to know them and swim with them and they'll teach you stuff, you find out that they're literally just like you, just older. And so I really did. I used to hate it, but I like it now. So.
And have you had the chance to be a mentor yourself to a younger swimmer?
I have not, because I was recently like in that middle part where you're sort of like not a mentor, but not like a mentee. So.
Okay.
This year it's going to be her turn. So.
Wonderful. Finally, what events do you host for families? You said the Rapids is a family. What are some of the things that you do throughout the years?
Well, we do have a lot of holiday parties, potlucks. We try to, when we have meetings and things like that, we always try to introduce some kind of like picnic type dinners and events like that. We're looking at exploring more ways to reach out to the community. We are in discussion of potentially maybe doing something like a backyard block party or something like that. Something very, very early in fruition. But you know, we try to do things where we do volunteers. A couple of times we volunteer for the Cool Sweep together as a team, or we'll go do some recruiting vendor type deals at different schools and things like that. And then as far as the athletes, once or twice a year we at least try to do some kind of fun non-swimming event like bowling or I'm thinking that this year maybe we could try like a trampoline park or something like that. I don't know, it's a little scary, but.
Right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Mansa, good luck to you with your times this year and your mentoring opportunity. Again, the Rochester Rapids swim team is based at the Adams Street R Center, and for more information, you can visit their website, rochesterrapids.com. You can be sure to check out their Facebook page as well.